I'm here to share with you guys a creation that I did coming off of the inspiration from Bona, who is at livelovescrap. You guys all know the type of work that Bona does. She created an album using one of her Accucut dies, and it was called the Petal Flip die. Well, I don't have an Accucut machine, and I really loved that die, and I loved the creation that was made with that die. So I decided to take my gypsy and go ahead and create my own petal flip album. And I basically use the same concept of the Accucut die, which I used circles and hearts to create the petals. Using my gypsy, I created 5 layers, and on each layer is a different page. So if you guys have a gypsy, you can create any design that you want. You might have to fiddle and play around with it a little bit, but it's well worth it. I mean, I have over 180 cartridges, so I basically have the world's end in designs at my fingertips. All I have to do is go in and create them. Alright, so I will be back and I will show you my creation that I came up with using that Accucut's inspiration. Okay, you guys, so I used Bo Bunny's Blast Off collection. These are the papers that came in the stack. And I'll go ahead and show you the album. This is the album. As you can see, it has all of the petals. And it actually turned out pretty thick. But I love this idea. It is so... Now that I look at it, I wished I would have used a different design. But nonetheless, I still love the way that it came out. And the title of this album is My Family is Out of This World. I forgot to put the is right there, so I'm going to go back and put that in. But the title is My Family is Out of This World. Even though this is a boy collection, I included pictures of my whole family, of me and my kids and my grandsons. I love the colors of this album. Lots of bright, bold colors. And I added a lot of ribbons to the binding, which is, I'm using binding rings. I used extra large eyelets on all of the pages. And I also used some of the embellishments that came with the Blast Off collection. Like these, this corner would use stars. And this piece right here. And I added this button right here and this little sticker right here. So the first page, the first inside page, is a picture of my youngest grandson. And I used some of the chip pieces here. I added another button here. And I used some of the stickers. I backed it on some cardstock. And I made a little journaling spot right there. And on this page is a picture of my oldest grandson. But this picture is when he was 2 months old. I used more of the chip stickers, the chipboard pieces, and stickers that came with the collection. I used my round tab punch from Stampin' Up! And I added that underneath the picture. And the next page is a picture of my youngest son. I also used more of the chipboard pieces and of the stickers, and I added a little journaling. The album is kind of sort of simple in the beginning, but as I go towards the middle and the end becomes where I added in a lot of pockets, and I just didn't want the front of the album to be so chunky. So here is the third page. This is my oldest son, and I used this border right here was from the K & Company collection, and another one of the chipboard pieces. And then on the next page is a picture of me and my grandson. And these two pictures right here, these are the pictures that come, I guess you, I don't know what it's called. It's the front, you know, the little front page of the pictures, where when you get all of your pictures, you get that little sheet in the front that has all of the pictures that's in the set that you ordered. I just cut up those two little pictures there. I added a chipboard piece there, and I added one of the stickers there. And in this page, I made a journaling spot here. That's a picture of my grandson a couple months back, and I put some journaling there. And then this flips down, and there's a picture of me and my youngest daughter. And there's another one of the chipboard pieces. So that just folds up just like this. And in this next page, I just cut out a circle, and I added one of the stickers right there because I made a little boo-boo. So I had to use one of the stickers to cover it up. And here I made like a little photo album, you can say. And it's a picture of me and my grandson when he was younger. This was actually one whole picture. I actually cut it at the crease so that way it can open and close. And I added one of the stickers there and one of the chipboard pieces there. And on the other side, this is one of the pieces that came in the embellishments. I actually glued the bottom part from about here, around here, to about here, and I made this, and I made it into a pocket. The whole sticker piece was adhesive on the back, but I covered cardstock over the part that I did not want to stick down, so it'll make it easier to put these tags in and out. So there's 3 tags here, and on the back of each one there are photos, and it's a picture of me and my oldest daughter and my youngest daughter. So I just have those tags there. And on the next page, this is a picture of my oldest daughter and my grandson. I used one of the card stock stickers here with one of the stars, and I made this page. And this actually folds down, and it reveals a picture of me and my oldest son. And this is one of the chipboard pieces that came with the collection, and I just glued it to a felt star. And this is one of the cardstock stickers. I just adhered that to there and added one of the chipboard pieces and one of the stickers there. Now this side folds up, and it reveals a picture of my daughter, both of my daughters when they were younger. I'm going to put some journaling here, and this is a picture of all of my kids about 3 years ago. This is about 3 years ago. And I'm going to add a little bit of journaling there. So that's that page. And you flip to the next page. It is a picture of my two daughters. These pictures was taken last year in the fall. There's some journaling there. I added some buttons and some stickers there. And this is some of the embellishment stickers there. And this page, I used one of Stampin' Up's envelopes, scallop envelope punches. I used a cardstock, a chipboard piece there with one of the stickers that I adhered to some cardstock to make it sturdier. And inside here is a little booklet. There's a picture of me. Yes, that's what I look like. And here's a picture of my youngest son when he was rocking his mohawk, and I put the piece of sticker, cardstock sticker there, and I left this right here for some journaling, and I stuck a sticker there. And on the back, here's a picture of my son, my daughter, and my grandson when he was a couple months old. And you guys, this actually is an Easter picture. You would never know that this had anything to do with Easter unless I told you. And that's the reason why I keep all of the pictures that I take, because I cut up all of my pictures. So that's that page. And the next page is a picture of my two sons. This is all boy. And I put journaling here. It says learning to love posing for the camera. They are really tired of me taking pictures of them. But I told them as long as they live with me, they have to put up with it. So I just cut out this star with my Cricut. And I adhered it there. And in this last page is some cardstock stickers that I adhered along here. And I made this contraption. I don't know why I'm always at a loss for words, but I made this little pull out for pictures. On here is a picture of all of my kids. This also was an Easter picture. And on this picture is a picture of my two boys. And here is a picture of my youngest grandson. And that's his mom. And this is my oldest daughter. And that's her son. And I'm going to add some journaling right here. I love to end my mini albums with a layout like this, which has clothes that I can put in a whole lot of pictures. I really love this. And then on the back, it's nothing on the back, and I added a felt flower with a button and 2 stars on the end. But that's my album. I love the way that this turned out, and I'm glad that I was able to cut it using my Cricut, since I love using my Cricut. But also, I wanted to share with you guys, even though I used the same concept as the Accucut die, you can actually make this any way using any shapes that you want. I made another one, and this one I used stars. This one with the stars would have gone great with this paper line, and I didn't think about it at the time because I was just creating, the same way that I saw it. But I'm still going to create another one since I still have a lot of this paper left. I'm going to make it another album using that paper line, but this time it's going to be nothing but boys, since this paper was really geared towards boys, I'm going to do the mini album just about the boys. And if you see here, I put holes. This is one problem that I have when making my own chipboard albums. I always mess up where the holes go. So I'm actually going to use these 2 holes, and I'm going to cover these 2 up. But this is the album, and I was able to cut this chipboard, and you can see how thick this chipboard is, and I was able to cut it with my Cricut. So I just cut those shapes. That's that shape, and then this is this shape, and it has the 1 star here, and that was the same shape. It was just flipped, and it goes that way. And here's the one. It has the star down at the bottom. And then this last one is the same shape as the previous one. It was just flipped. And then the last one has the one with the star straight across. So again, I want to thank you, Bona, for sharing your Petal card album, your flip petal album with me, as it has really inspired me to make my own. And I love that now I don't have to go out and buy the Accucut machine. Alright, you guys, please feel free to leave me comments below. Thanks for watching, you guys. Bye.